was just out there playing defense. It ain't his fault LeBron can't move his feet.
Hi, I'm Carcino.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them.
Oh, here we go. Reggie Miller and LeBron James. What? In year 21. Year 21. Can you believe this? At year 20? LeBron James. Reggie Miller has been one of the biggest apologists for LeBron James. That guy right there has apologized more times for LeBron James than anybody I know. Seriously, than anybody I know. Reggie Miller has told the line and told the world why he's pro LeBron. Now, he says amazing things about LeBron all the time. Why in this game he decided to turn against, and everybody knew he was talking about. He didn't say his name, but he didn't have to. He did not have to. Oh, everybody knew who he was talking about, and it was music to my ears as everyone's sick of LeBron and his calling out everyone and not taking responsibility for anything. A lot of people didn't like how Darvin Ham was fired. Oh, of course. Everyone's a Monday night, what they call a Monday morning quarterback after the fact. But Reggie Miller took a swipe at LeBron James, and that's exactly what it was. This man said, I like how Anthony Edwards just owned it. Unlike some of the superstars that we have that are put on the Mount Rushmore, who are you trying to say? Steph Curry? Kawhi Leonard, he don't even talk. So it can't be Kawhi. It ain't KD. Who are you talking about? It's nobody who was pretty much on Mount Rushmore that's actively playing that even does that kind of nonsense but LeBron James. So the answer was only LeBron. And he got your message. You didn't have to say his name because you just don't want the backlash and take the whole, blunt of the force. But we all know what part.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party. So
yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
That's
Right. And it's no shame in saying it. I said all.
LeBron James away from the GOAT conversation. You can never have lost your confidence on a basketball court and can be considered greatest of all time. This man has lost his confidence in NBA finals. To go to the finals as many times as he did with all the advantages he had, he has come up short. He called himself the greatest player of all time on his own show. When you're great, that's for other people to say about you, not for you to say about yourself. You're trying to convince yourself you're the greatest of all time when you're not.
When you're not, homie. Who told you that? So when Reggie Miller said that, it threw everybody for a loop. So Reggie Miller had to do some cleaning up because everybody was coming for Reggie's head. Now Reggie swore up and down this was not him. He went to Dan Patrick's show and said this was not his idea. Is it a shot at LeBron? Absolutely not, because I've seen him do the same thing Ant-Man has done too. Then who the hell was the shot at, Reggie? You raised everybody's eyebrow over the weekend because it came from you, because you're the most biggest LeBron James kiss ass there is. And you seem to compliment everything LeBron does. And now to compliment Anthony Edwards, who's supposed to be the new Michael Jordan, right? At all expense of LeBron James, accusing that guy with his status in the NBA of deflecting the blame when youngsters like Edwards rise to the moment and accept the blame. I agreed with you because it was the truth. Anthony Edwards don't have LeBron in his top 5. Why? Because LeBron, he got Shaq over LeBron. Now, who the hell is he going to find to say they don't accept the blame? Nobody does that but LeBron. Nobody deflects more than him. He got a whole show with JJ Redick deflecting. People say, I saw him take the blame for the Mavs in 2011. He'll say, I played like S. Then he said, well, I needed more help. Which one is it? He created a podcast show just to rewrite history and celebrate him and all of his losses. If that ain't a glaze fest, I don't know what is. That has got to be the craziest thing I've ever seen. We gonna create a podcast show where we can go over the games I played 10, 15 years ago, and now we gonna rewrite history. I lost, but what a great game I had. I had a great, outstanding game. Look at me. Look at me go right there. Look at that. We lost, but look at what I did. When do we praise the loser? This has been the growing trend of today's era that I just don't like. We praise losing. When did we start going to praise the losers? When has that been the fashion? I mean, who sat around and said, you know what's a good idea? We should just start honoring the people that lost. Forget who won. Damn, if the Denver Nuggets get this kind of press, hell, they are the champions of the league. I mean, that got to stand for something, right? Damn. But that's this new era. And old Reggie, man, he is just backpedaling. I know, just pathetic what he's become. But I'm going to tell you why he did what he did. Now, he was like, well, we got certain guys with certain veteran status in our game that are on a lot of people's Mount Rushmore that likes to deflect and point fingers at others. So with LeBron James. Who else would it be? I remember when I was 21, 22, I don't know if I could have gotten in front of a camera with the whole world watching and said, this is on me. I know a lot of people want to think and assume it's LeBron taking shots at because I've been in those locker rooms when certain veterans shy away from that. And it's quick to always pile on LeBron. If it was LeBron, I would have said it was LeBron James. No, you wouldn't. You just lied, Reggie. Now, let me tell you. Let me tell you why it was LeBron James he was talking about. They're going to try to say, oh, it was Kevin Durant. It was Kevin Durant. No, it wasn't Kevin Durant. He just knows he could try to play it like it was Kevin Durant he was talking about, but not really saying. He'll tell LeBron it was KD. But here's what the real problem is. Reggie Miller like I know now that I told you guys, and we got 50,000 views almost on that video. So we know we were first. The information that came out is that the TNT, they basically are not going to match the bid. So it's not like they lost the bid. This is the first time they've ever been in a bid. Reggie Miller is signed with NBA TNT. So after this season, when this thing concludes and the playoffs is done, because I don't know if TNT has the NBA Finals. So I think after the Eastern and Western Conference Finals, that's it for TNT. And that's going to be it for next season. They're going to be going into the new deal with either NBC or Amazon Prime. Those are the two bidding people right now that's involved, but TNT is out. And announcement's going to come because this is the first time they've been in a bid. Now, all these people's jobs are in limbo. Now, Reggie seemed like he was in line to join and assist with JJ Redick and LeBron James, and they seem to not have chosen Reggie Miller, and they went with their guy, Richard Jefferson. So Richard Jefferson is going to be joining and linking up with JJ Redick and LeBron, and I think Reggie was kind of auditioning for that part, linking up with them, doing some media stuff, and they went with the guy they know, and I think he's a little bitter. About that because I think he has some good conversations with that side, and they love Reggie, so he kind of probably thought he was a shoe-in. And wherever they go, they could still pick him up. He could do some announcing. But this is going to change a lot of the, direction at TNT, because if there's no NBA, what are you going to do with all of the people? Reggie will be gone. There's a lot of players there that had good jobs, good paying jobs being at TNT. And now that that's over, you're starting to see a little frustration come. And it's the first time he really talked and spoke out about LeBron, because I think he's a little salty about what was going on. So now all this attention is coming on Reggie. And now he's, oh, no. But he knew he wanted to just get the attention of LeBron and the rest of those guys. And he was like, man, Reggie's kind of upset. Richard Jefferson got that. I know what happened because I know what's going on behind the scenes. So that's what it's really about. So now he does quick damage control after everybody's coming after him saying Reggie done switched up. Now he comes out and changes his whole shirt. Oh, no. Everyone thinks if it was LeBron, I would have said it was LeBron. then who else could it be? Because Kevin Durant surely ain't passing the buck and blaming anybody. Kevin Durant is not that at all. And he's probably the only guy besides Steph Curry that you could put on that list. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, when it's all said and done, when it's all said and done, what people are going to have to realize is that it's going to come down to what people are going to expect, what they're going to respect when it's all said and done. Now, if you can't figure out how you're going to make it within, like, you know how they say make your way in a figure eight? Reggie's going to have to figure out what is he going to do. Is the NBA going to sign him to cover games? Or like, what is going to happen? Yeah, that's the harsh reality of it. So while everybody's trying to figure out what's going on, the harsh reality is that everybody is stuck trying to figure out how to deal with everybody else's BS. Now, because of this, it's not nothing that they're doing. It's just like if you worked at a company and the company is finna, be bought out or go out of business, or the part that you work in, the say the department you work in, is shutting down or is relocating. Or you either got to go work in another department or something. And for TNT, they cover baseball. So that's why Ernie's good. Ernie's just going to be covering baseball. But inside the NBA has been a staple for over 30 years for the NBA. And to lose that's a monumental staple. Now, and let's say NBC win, they could sign Charles Barkley, which I think they will with no problem. Charles's contract is only good until the season's up. If they lose the NBA, they lose Charles. And that's it. Charles can go and renegotiate. Now, he could stay there if TNT decides to offer him money and let's say the NBC, but he just don't know how it makes sense when they don't have the actual games. Some could go to work for ESPN, but it really does not help or benefit you in that element. Reggie was good on TNT doing sports shows as they go and they bring on the veteran players and they start interviewing with those guys. Those shows was great. I love those shows on TNT. So I don't know if they continuously do that or what's going to happen. What's the new dynamic? We won't know until like the end of the season what's going to happen to a lot of these people that work there. So it's bigger than just inside the NBA with Ernie, Kenny, and Shaq, and it's bigger than that. So don't forget to pay attention to the Patreon. We got basketball news. That's coming. We got the XXX Extension. We have the killing of Michael Jackson, the final chapter. We have all of that coming this month. So the month is not even out yet. We're just at the halfway mark. Right now, you find out Obama's his whole campaign team basically got, they lost their lives this week. We covered what happened there. So the Patreon is full. But we keep every day keeping y'all with y'all meals. Now y'all finna start getting some some of the heavy meals are coming. So just stay tuned. It's all coming. And thank you guys for the support. Everybody who shouted us out, gave us love and support. We appreciate it. And yeah, your boy Drizzy Drake, you coming after me, bruh. Don't think I don't know. I saw your little attempt when you tried last time to take down my video and you failed. Then you just tried to take down the live stream I just did and you basically failed. I don't care if you try to alter the money. You know you're going to lose. So you go up against me, you're going to lose. I don't care how much you keep trying to spend. In the end, you're going to lose. Just like LeBron. Guess y'all got that in common.
Don't tell me about AD blew the game. Look at this dude from the beginning. Look at this. Whoop, whoop. Look, everybody blowing back. He was old man in the back. What you doing way back there?